My name is Jamie McDonald. I am an attorney with McDonald Law Offices. Our firm represents individuals in consumer bankruptcy cases throughout the entire state of Arizona. Today I'm going to talk about whether a Chapter 13 bankruptcy may be right for you. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy is a reorganization in which you put together a plan that specifies how you're going to pay your creditors back. You make one payment each month to a court-appointed trustee. That trustee acts as the dispersing agent and pays the creditors for you. A Chapter 13 may be right for you if you're behind on your house payments and you want to retain your home. If you're behind on your house payments, those past due payments, late charges, and other fees will be added to your Chapter 13 plan, and the default will be cured for you out of the plan payments you make to the trustee. The trustee will cure that default by sending the funds directly to the lender. You will be required to make all house payments if you come due after you file. The trustee will cure the past due payments and allow you to keep your home. Your lender will be required to accept those payments and cannot foreclose as long as you're in compliance with the terms of your plan. A Chapter 13 may be right for you if you have a second or third mortgage or deed of trust on your property. If you have a second or third mortgage or deed of trust, it may be possible under certain circumstances to obtain an order from the bankruptcy judge voiding that lien. Upon receipt of such order, you will no longer be legally obligated to repay that debt on the second or third mortgage. At the end of your plan, the debt will be discharged. It will no longer remain a lien on your property. A Chapter 13 may be right for you if you have a homeowners association on your property and you're behind on the HOA payments. Those payments, similar to the mortgage payments that you're behind on, will go into your plan and the trustee will cure that default for you. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy may be right for you if you have a vehicle loan and you're behind on the payments. In Chapter 13, you can keep the vehicle even if you're behind on the payments at the time that your case is filed. In Chapter 13, you'll no longer be required to make those payments to the lender. That payment that you make to the trustee will be used by the trustee to pay off the vehicle loan by the end of your plan. You'll keep the vehicle, you'll retain the vehicle, you'll own it free and clear at the end of your plan. A Chapter 13 may be right for you if you have a vehicle loan and the lender has repossessed the vehicle but has not sold the vehicle yet. If you file a Chapter 13 prior to the sale of the vehicle, it may be possible to obtain an order from the bankruptcy judge ordering that lender to return the vehicle to you. Essentially, if we can show that that vehicle will be necessary for your reorganization, we can file a complaint for turnover if the lender does not voluntarily return it to you upon the filing of the case. A Chapter 13 may be right for you if you owe the IRS or the State Department of Revenue. If you owe the IRS or the State Department of Revenue for what are considered priority tax debts, those debts will be paid for you out of your Chapter 13 plan payments by the trustee. As long as there's no lien filed, those debts will be paid back with no future interest or penalties. A Chapter 13 bankruptcy may also be right for you if you need to file bankruptcy but you have some non-exempt assets. Non-exempt assets are assets that are not protected by law. So for example, if you file a Chapter 7 and you had a non-exempt boat, the Chapter 7 trustee would take possession of the boat, sell it, and then use the proceeds to provide a dividend to your creditors. In Chapter 13, you're allowed to retain those non-exempt assets as long as you're not engaging in a diversion of disposable income and you're meeting what is called the reconciliation requirement. If you'd like to discuss whether a Chapter 13 bankruptcy may be right for you, please give us a call at 480-968-3100.